What's going on, YouTube? V here. So, I've been running around. I've been doing a lot of things. I've been getting a lot of things sorted out. For you guys who don't know, I'm moving. I'm reopening my card shop. A lot of shit needs to get done besides that. But, for the most part, I got everything done. I still need to move. Didn't forget about that part. I'm still looking for a house, but that's all the other shit that's been keeping me busy from doing these amazing market watches. It's, for the most part, done. 90% done. So, to me, that's done. So let's go right into the market watch, talk about cards happening right now. But before we begin about the market, we can talk about Sky Strikers and how this deck is insanely overhyped. For the low price of $299.95, you can own 3 Sky Striker Mobilize pre-order. Engage. Okay, here's the thing though. Don't do this. I'm not, anyone who buys this is an idiot. This card price will decline in value. I'm hearing a lot of mixed things about Dark Saviors. Supposedly, there's everything short printed except like scapegoats. Just open a pack 8 scapegoats, and maybe if you're lucky, you'll get one of those shitty vampire cards. I heard everything short printed, but I'm telling you right now, don't buy these pre-order prices. This is insane. I don't even like this card at $5. I'm not even comfortable with this card at $5.50. Sky Striker Ace Ray. Rain? Who the fuck is Rain? It's Ray, I thought. Anyway, it's not worth it. Wait, you have the ability to get this. Everyone's gonna be cracking the crap out of the crap of Dark Saviors. Everyone's gonna be getting all those packs in. Super Lord of Darkness sounds amazing, and everyone's gonna have extra Sky Strikers. So everything that isn't the Engage will be most likely easy to get. Its price will decline in value, and of course, Engage itself will decline in value as well. So just put them, pump the brakes on. You'll get your Sky Strikers, but don't fucking spend $300 for this shit. Don't go online and pre-order a core for $300 to $500 when you could just go and buy fucking booster boxes and crack packs open. Don't listen to that. Well, it's guaranteed. You guaranteed get your shit. Don't do it. It's never worth it. Unless you have all kinds of money. And if you do, buy 2 from me. Listen, you can also join in the vctrfs official buyout special social very light hobby league. Someone did this, and it's only $2,000. I saw this in the Dark Saviors booster boxes, which are pre-selling online for $80 each. And the funny thing is, this shit's going down in value too. This shit is no fuck. What's that set with Necros? Secret Forces. This is no Secret Forces where there's just value everywhere, and we all knew about it. Okay, super rare scapegoats. Listen, I'm excited about that too. But let's be real about that. That's not crazy huge value. Alert Darkness, maybe if it was to hold its value, which I don't think it would, but if it was to hold its value, be about like $4. Maybe. That's like max. But the thing about Dark Saviors booster boxes for $80, it's going to be declining down in value as well. You'll probably be able to pre-order probably for around roughly $65. And then the booster packs are $3.95. What a deal, internet. Okay, so let's look at a couple of cards. Evenly Match was, a couple of weeks ago, was around like the $40 price point, and now it's increasing, and we see over here, it's at $54.50. That's for unlimited, so. First editions are holding around a $58 price point. That's down from its $40 price point not too long ago, when Pendulums will make the negate board, and you couldn't break the board, or FTK deck, so you couldn't even play your Evenly Matches. Now, Evenly Match might be a contender for a main deck. Sky Strikers go off, evenly matched. Gokis go off, evenly matched. Ultra Guys go off, evenly matched. They still, all these decks still have plays they can do, but making your opponent go like neg-4 on one card, pretty good from what I've been told. Also, Lilith stretches this out, which is hilarious if you want to play, be a little spicy with Lilith. Up next, Trickster Reincarnation. $36. What a deal. Market price showing $29. This card price was around the $21 price point right before the ban list, where Trickster players were like, oh my god, we skipped every ban list. They're gonna fucking hit us. And the ban list looks at Tricksters and they just go, and then somehow Tricksters survive the ban list. Fuck you, Trickster Reincarnation. You're not worth this $36 price point. $37 right after that, by the way. But listen, it's not worth it. And the reason it's not worth it, because even though Tricksters is a very good deck, it's not as good as what Sky Strikers is. It's not as good as currently what Gokis is, or what Spyro variants are. I say it's variants because Spyros might be, Sky Strikers are gonna have a really crazy deck, so get ready for that shit. That's gonna be fucking insane. Or Ultra Guys. I think Tricksters are a very good deck, but they're tier 1.5 in a world of tier 1 decks that we know 100%. And even though I like Tricksters a lot, I really do like Tricksters, by the way, they're just not that good enough for this meta. And I wouldn't be playing them in a big event. It's up to you if you want to play them, but if you are, well, good luck. Use Honest. Okay, up next, Blackwings. So, Blackwings that first release over here, lightly played, is coming in around like $6, which is a little bit higher. I mean, it's average from its market price, which is okay, cool. Rikiri, the ulti, he's about 14s. After that, he goes almost into the $15 price point. That's from his $5.66 market price from Ulti Recurries. And then the other shits, the other Blackwings are just, they're just, you know, our master ultis are spiking in value, but that should have been done a while ago. I think he's worth it. I mean, it came out in Crimson Crisis. It's an ulti. I don't know. I'm a Blackwing fan, so I really, it's hard for me to go like you know, Blackwings. I like Blackwings, but these prices are pretty fucking insane, especially for the ultimate rare cards. Up next, Firewall Dragon. Everyone's asking, hey V, why is Firewall Dragon going so high in price? I mean, you got a $40 price point here in the market price. Price trend showing it increasing in the green. When you look over here, first in a minute, it's coming around $44 for Firewall Dragon. Kami made it to 1, and now we really know why they made it to 1. Even though YuGiOh players will probably just be playing one anyway. Because every deck can abuse the crap out of Firewall Dragon. Firewall Dragon allows Links to do more Link plays. We're in a meta in which Goki says, anytime something goes, one of these Gokis go to graveyard, just get another Goki. And that with Firewall Dragon on field allows Gokis to spam out all the nightmares. They just run through the extra deck just like that, like it's no big deal. And then we have Brandish coming out. That's gonna allow Firewall Dragon and these hybrid, hybrid Brandish decks and all that other jazz to be an even better of a card. Yeah, this is why it's going up high in value. Fun fact though, this is gonna get reprinted soon. Up next, Infinite Impermanence, which came out in Flames Destruction. I hate this price at $70, and I fucking hate it at $81. I hate this card's price. But with that said, you still need Infinite Impermanence. Looking at the OCG deck list, everyone's playing it. Here in the TCG, we're all slowly starting to play it. A lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players, we're starting to see 2 Infinite Impermanence in their main decks, or at least in their side, and it wouldn't be long before if we was to see 3 of these in. That's a lot of money. That's a lot. You got Evenly Match, which is roughly around 50, so it's, argument's sake. Infinite Permanence, this is 80s, and we'll talk about Ash Blossom. These are cards you need. Yu-Gi-Oh is slowly starting to tack on expensive, prices for their cards. Okay, I don't know what the hell that was. Anyway, Power Tool Dragon. So Power Tool Dragon is increasing in price. So you got a market price for the Ghost Rare of $21, and we'll just click on Power Dragon. I think Yu-Gi-Oh players are starting to sub Power Tool Dragon in for Ancient Fairy Dragon. Is that what's happening? Because I know it's going up in value. I mean, you got $21 market price, and when we look at the lightly played, it's holding roughly around a $20 mark. When we look at the first edition version, though, it's about $79 for first edition Ghost Rare Power Tool Dragon. Power Tool Dragon. The ultis also are increasing in value as well. So click on the ultis real quickly, guys. $5 price point. Price is showing increasing in value. And when we look at it, unlimited mints around $10. After that first edition mint, it's coming around $20 for an ulti Power Tool Dragon. And the regular ones aren't that expensive for the most part, I guess. I mean, what the fuck is what? $2.61 market price. What's happening here? Okay, so it's around $3. What's first edition? What's first edition going at? First edition, let you play it. Okay, it's about $3. I mean, there's only one here though. So, and then you got the Secret Rare Collector's 10, which is the same version as the. Didn't it come Secret Rare? No, I'm wrong. Okay, whatever. Basically, there's a lot of Power Tool Dragons that are for cheaper in case you don't want to pay a lot of money. You got a ton of prices. This one guy over here has about 20 of them, so it's easy to get. But yeah, Power Tool Dragon. Up next, Kasha. This card out of nowhere. Someone just told me about this card online, and this card out of nowhere is increasing in value. If you guys don't know what Kasha does, is this card can be normal summon a set. This card can be special summon when you control 2 or more faces on time monsters. When this card special summon, return all monsters in the field to their respective deck. I can't finish reading that, and that text is insanely small. About $1.79. It came out in Ancient Prophecy. As you can see, it got reprinted before, but you're seeing it here for like $2. First edition light plates coming starting around $4 though, and that's kind of weird from $1.79 to go to $4 for this card. So Old Secret Rare came out in Ancient Prophecy. It also came out as Ultra Rare in the commons, so don't go too crazy over it, but that is something that's making some moves in the market. Another card is Ash Blossom and Joy Spring. Jesus, man. Every day, I cannot be any more wrong about this card. I thought this card would have been phased up by meta. I thought Konami would have hit with the ban list. I thought there would have been a better version of Ash Blossom and Joy Spring released. Nope. Nope. This is the card. And it shows it in its price point. Ash Blossom Joy Spring is showing, what is it right now? Unlimited Light plates roughly about $65. First edition they mint, same thing, about $65 in the market, where the price trend is showing it to be $57. Price trend is about to increase in value. You can see it increasing slightly for Ash Blossom and Joy Spring. This card is starting to move up and up and up and up and more, where I thought it was going to not be as relevant. Not because of Layered Darkness, but besides Layered Darkness, but because of other things I said before. I mean, it's still a really good card, but goddamn Ash, just calm down in price point. And the reason this card price is increasing in value is because Yu-Gi-Oh players know they need this card, and nobody wants to sell their playset at Ash Blossom thinking it's gonna go away, because that thought of it going away is gone. We know there's no new card coming out in the future that's gonna make this card irrelevant. We know the balance is done, and for Nationals, this is gonna be the card to be played. And we know Lair Darkness, even though it's a great deck, can't play in the meta right now. It just can't do it, unfortunately, which is weird, because I would love to see that deck seen in the meta, especially with the virus cards, but it just can't be done right now. And since all this is a factor, Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring is starting to become more of a needed card, and that's why we're seeing the price increase. Looking at other cards, 141's also going up in value. Legendary Collection 5Ds coming around $19. After that, it's $25. Card Rush owns 49 of these. The super rare 141's, they're about $5. So I don't know what's happening here. If people think Ultra Rare is a better version, but this is the better version. In my opinion, I mean, if you want to go by rarity, yes, the Legendary Collection 5, these Ultra Rare would be the higher version. The Harder to Get version is from 2010, which is almost about, I don't know, 8 years ago. And it's coming in about like $5. So in my opinion, I think this is the best version. You can also get the cheaper version from Star Pack. The Star 4 Rare is going for around $2. And then it goes common for under $1. So don't go too crazy for your 141. But if you want to be max rarity, you want to be a rarity whore like I'm a rarity whore, you want the super rare from the 2010. I just don't agree with this price point for the ultra rare. I think it's a bad price point. Okay, so let's talk about Shadows for like 2 seconds, and then later on in the video we'll talk about Shadows again. But El Shadow Construct was at $40. That was the hype. That was the price point it was at. It was maintaining a $40 price point because we knew the Shadows were getting a reprint and Shadow Construct, and El Shadow Construct was everyone thought was going to get one of. Well, the ban list comes out and turns out we don't get that fucking card. So looking at the market price is about $25. Price trend showing it's stabilizing. The real fact is it's actually going down. It was a $40 price point, and look at over here, guys. It's $33 for El Shadow Construct. Everyone's loading theirs online, and this is going to happen more and more and more and more, and the price of El Shadow Construct is going to go down. First edition is holding around the $34 price point. So I think the El Shadow Construct, even though it's a great card, and maybe in the future it will come off the ban list. Why would it not? Or it's just going to be like, this is going to be our Stratos. Who knows? But I think this card price is going to go down in value. The Megatins is starting to go down in value as well. It's around 6.5. The Ultra Rare is holding around 9, which is still relatively high, and that's 7 cents. Okay. But looking at it, I think El Shadow Construct could go down in value and maybe not hit the $10 price point where it was when I first started doing market watch and just telling everybody to buy this. Maybe it won't hit the $10 price point, but I think it's gonna hit like at least $20 price point. And then maybe at that point we'll come back to this card and we'll talk about whether to buy this card or not, or see how low it's going, or is it just slowly creeping down. Up next, let's talk about Nightmare Corrupt El Blee. $46 for Blee. Okay, so real quickly, I just want to say, Flames of Destruction as a set is a blowout set. I know I don't have to say it, but look at the previous sets we had, where I had like 1 or 2 money cards here and there, and then like a sub money card. I was like, oh, you made your pack back kind of card. Flames Destruction has a lot of great cards. I don't agree with Bleed's price, but then again, I don't agree with Infinite Trance's price. But if you're a store, you're a play who bought a ton of sealed product of Flames Destruction, you made off like a bandit. It's a great buy. $45 for Bleed is a card at a price I don't like a lot. I think that it's too high of a price, especially for a card that doesn't see play in a lot of versions of decks. Even though it sees plays in some decks, not every single deck is running Nightmare Corrupted El Bleed. And with this price point, we're seeing it over here for like $46, which is pretty crazy, especially since, you know, at the bottom of the page, it bombs out around $57 on page 1, which is an insanely high price for this card. Once again, it's a great card, but it's not worth this price point. A lot of cards with Flame Destruction, in my opinion, I don't think are worth their price point. They're good, they're just not worth that much. I would have thought the Nightmare cards, the links would have went for more, but evidently maybe they were easy to pull, and Bleed and Infinite Trances weren't. I could see Infinite Trances being a hard card to pull, but Bleed? Ibly? Sure. Up next, let's talk about OTS Tournament Pack 7 real quickly. So, OTS Tournament Pack 7 is declining in value. We got $37 for Cosmic Cyclone because $51 price, and I think, was it around 60 like when it first came out? Yeah, no. So, it's at that price is tanking, and that makes perfect sense. Link Spider is coming in about $28 and 30, and the market price is showing $30. And the reason Link Spider is still holding, even though it's kind of falling, still holding some value and not hitting the $20 mark like that, is literally because people are running Scapegoats because they want to run Nightmares, and you're getting plays run Scapegoat and Nightmares, so you need Link Spider, and you're a rarity whore, you want to have the ultimate rare Link Spider. But I think as time goes on, this price will still continue to fall. It fell almost $5. I think it's going to continue to fall down in value, because even though everybody wants this because they're playing Scapegoats, Yu-Gi-Oh players are just not giving a fuck. And as Branch or Sky Strike, because what the fucking name Konami made for this that art set this week comes out, I think Link Spider is going to fall even more so because Yu-Gi-Oh players won't play Scapegoats. And if they don't play Scapegoats, this card holds no value. And it's going to decline in value. Also, Herald Orange Light is $20 from his $25 price point. Way to tank the price point, Herald Orange Light. Can't wait to see you at 10s. Maybe I'll buy this at 10s. I think I want to buy this at 10s. I don't know. It's a bad buy, but I kind of want it. Anyone else like that? Okay, anyway. The YuGiOh is also going up for around $7. Not needed. It's just, don't worry about this. That price is about to go down in value. Fossil Stick is slowly starting to go down in value. Spiral Tough is maintaining his price point, obviously, because of Spirals. And then Paleos and World Chats and the rest of that set. Alright, up next, Graphics Screen is going for $4.89. The price trend showed $10. This shit was hitting almost $20 for this one card. $20. Now it's hitting the price point when it fell down, when it first got limited, which I think is fucking hilarious. And you know what? Maybe Konami will reprint the Graphics Screener. Maybe Konami will put Graphics Screener in the Megatins. Maybe they would do something like that. But if they don't put in the Megatins, maybe we'll come back and buy this card. Right? It's a great card. When it was at 1, it was going for 20s. We can't talk about this card right now, though, because we don't know 100% about the Megatins. But once we know about the Megatins, by the time we get all that information out with the full loadout, if this card's not in it, why don't we just go and buy it? They're not making an ulti Graphics Screener, right? I mean, that would make no sense. And if they don't make an ulti Graphics Screener, if this was to go to 1, by the way, it's in 3 in OCG, by the way, this card would probably go around to $18 just in hype alone. Whether it's Cease Play or not, doesn't matter. The hype will put this card at $18, and you can just sell it and make a ton of money. But we'll have to see right now. I want to go in and buy this card right now. I would not touch it with a 10-foot pole, because if it gets reprinted in the Megatins, its price won't be as you know, it won't have as much gravity. But right now it's under $5. And it's going to continue to fall down in value. Banned. Up next, Dragonic Diagram coming in with $28, $26 market price. Price just showing it like it was going down, and then it stopped, and then Draco players are like, but I love her, and now it's going back up. But the funny fact about this card is it's gonna continue going down. Draco's is a really good deck, don't get me wrong, and you know, seeing this card at $28, sure, but it doesn't matter because in about, you know, soon, like a couple of fucking days soon, we're gonna have Branch in the meta, and Branch is at 100% full power, and this deck is a shadow of what it used to be. It's like Dark Vader without a lightsaber. It's just not good enough, and his armor had a double weaken him. But it's just not good enough, guys. It's not good enough of a card to maintain a $28 price point. Sell this card right now. Sell it. It might get hit. It might come in the. I'm pretty sure it's gonna come in the Megatins. And even if it does come in the Megatins, Dracos are just not that viable against Brandish. They're just barely holding themselves right now together in the meta. Goki dick on them fucking if Goki goes turn 1 off. Ultra guys laugh at them when they activate one of their set main deck anti-spells, or we're starting to see Imperial Order slowly make its way into the main deck, besides the rest of the traps that Ultra guys run. And the Spirals just look at them like, what are you doing? Are you still a deck? Like Spirals aren't in a fucking deck, and they're still, but Spirals are, you know, they have sleepers, so they get to still do things. And we're seeing this happen here. And Dragonic Diagram is it's just not worth the $20 price point. What I'm trying to get at. You should really sell it to keep your money, because if you hold it, you're gonna lose money. Tornado Dragon used to be $18 going down in value. See over here going down in price range, saying about almost a $15 market price. Look at the market price; it's about $14.40. First editions, it's $14.45. It's just going down in value because this card is really good against pendulums, but everything else it's okay against, not really crazy. So I want to look at Invoke for like 2 seconds. Invoke Macabre is still holding around $40. It's getting a fucking reprint. It's getting a reprint, and what Invoke decks are just blowing away everything. And we're about to get Sky Strikers. Can Invoke play with Sky Strikers? Who knows? But I know that Invoke Macabre at $40 is a bad buy. It's a great sell. And Invocation's coming in around $28,000 market price, but you're seeing it over here already listed for $24 because Invocations was falling in value. What's the ulti going at? Can I see the ulti real quickly? I want to see what's going on. It's about $24 for regular. Ulti's about $43. These are great sells. I would sell these. Use the money to buy, you know, your $300 Sky Striker Mobile Engage, or you can put it towards your vctrfs special if you have to save up. Up next is Bountiful RMS, which is going down in value. It has an $18 market price, and you're seeing it over here unlimited for around $14. It's because its counter fairies ain't doing shit. It ain't doing shit, and you know what? That's totally fine. Nobody's looking at this card right now. This card hits around $10, which I think it will average out about. We can come back and talk about picking this card up. Don't buy it right now at 14. That's stupid. Wait till it's like 10, and you can probably come back and pick this card up because nobody's gonna look at it right now. And I'm not saying counter fairies is gonna be a deck in the near future, but who knows? And still, it's an ulti. They're kind of hard to get. So Brilliant Fusion holding about $35 in price point, and it's already showing about to be same to its market price. The super rare, it's almost near matching, and this is all because of 60 card decks and how hard they got hit, and how a lot of decks in the upcoming meta aren't using Brilliant Fusion. I think Konami should hit Brilliant Fusion and left grass alone, but by hitting grass, you basically just butcher a 60 card deck. I didn't even look at left arm offering because that shit's probably worth like $1. It ain't worth nothing because for the most part it brought out grass. But looking at Brilliant Fusion right now, yeah, it's kind of like the 60 card Yu-Gi-Oh deck players are just slowly realizing that deck's alright, but I don't know, man. It's pretty rough without grass. Heavy Metal Force Electronite actually is stopping going down in value. Hit about lows, almost at $25 in price point, and now it's holding $20 in the market price. Market price showing stabilization. You can see it over here stabilizing at 28, and the bottom of the page is still like 29 bucks. There's a 22 over here still holding almost at the $29 price point. But yeah, Electronite's still holding a value because Pendulum players you can still play the deck. You have to play it differently, and that's something that I think we might see in the future, depending what happens as far as from now into nationals, as far as any tournaments and the deck list. But I still think that pendulums have a spot in the top tier. I'm showing. ISOld is $16 fucking dollars, $15 market price showing open value, and yeah, there's ISOld. There's ISOld going $16. Sell this card. I know it sounds dumb to say, but I don't agree with this card price. I don't get this card being at $16. I don't think it should be $16, and I would highly recommend you selling this card because it will go down in value. Once everybody has the card, the ISO, people can sell the extra ones. It's just not worth it. I mean, right now, arguably, Goki's one of the best decks, and this is the card they do use. But we're about to get Sky Strikers, and in the OCGs, I don't really see that many Gokis. I see more Sky Strikers and Ultra guys. Could that be the same here? I don't know, but if it is the same, I don't think Gokis will have a chance. I don't know. I'm in a weird funk with Gokis because I like the deck a lot, but at the same time, like all that value for a chance that your deck is getting demolished by a new deck coming out, it's in a weird spot. Anyone playing the deck would have to admit that. Up next is Inspector Border, which is showing almost near $7 in the market price. Price is showing it going down in value, but look over here, guys. It's hitting over $7. First July he played about $7.50 for Inspector Border. This card hit a low of $6. Hopefully you guys wouldn't have got yours when it was around the $6 price point. It's on increase in value because it's still a really good side deck choice for a lot of decks. And as a card, like I said, when the card first came out, it's not worth $20 at the time. It's just gonna be worth about $6. That's what it was worth. And now you just hold this card. You just wait because I think in the future this card has great potential. It's probably one of the best stun cards we've had it come out in a very long while. Like a very long while, but it's not ready for the meta yet. But maybe in the side deck, who knows? But still a very good card. Which Ice Ball used to be $20, and Mighty Have Fallen. Showing at $18 market price. Price showing is stabilizing. Lightning Plate's coming in around $13, and then Unlimited Mid quickly goes to like 19, where it still holds around like a $19 price point. But I don't see no decks playing Windwitch Ice Ball whatsoever. Not saying that the card's a bad card. It's still a very good card. I mean, you know. This guy, Clearing Synchro Dragon, pretty good of a card. But for this card to be at a high price point, it means nobody really... There's no demand for the high price, and people are starting to list it at lower prices. So we would really have to see what happens with the future of One More Ice Spell. If it shows viability, obviously it'll hit 20, maybe even 25. But if it doesn't, it's going to go down in value. Up next, Phantom Fog Blade guy over here. $15 market price. The hope of us getting Cherubini, what the fuck is his name? The Burning Abyss monster, Link monster, goes down by the day. Especially as we look into other things like Sky Strikers, we look at the new Ultra guys, Gokis, all these new things. And Yu-Gi-Oh players just holding Fog Blades are just like, it's a good card, but $11. And this shit was like almost near $15. And the bottom of the page, it starts hitting that $15 price point for Fog Blade. But right now, it's just not hitting it whatsoever. It's going down in value. And maybe, I don't know, maybe if you guys didn't buy your Fog Blades and you're looking to play Burning Abyss and hopefully Battle of Dark Revenge, what the fuck that shit's called, will have it. So you can play it for Nationals, which you'll have about, you have to proxy it, I guess, which kind of sucks. But maybe then... I don't know, man, but this card's about $10, and it's also a good reprint target too. Is the reason why it's going low, but not bad. $10 is not a bad card for Fogblade. Tribute Atlantis, by the way, just a little fun fact: $8 fucking for Tribute Atlantis. $8. I mean, market price $8. Price is so stabilization. It's a healthy $8, but $8 for Tribute Atlantis. Am I missing something with this card? Comment below, let me know, by the way, guys. Grand Sword is spiking high in value, $12 market price. Price share sold stabilization, spikes up in value, stabilization again. This card's going for around almost near $16. I mean, you got two 15.5. Right after that, hits around almost near $17. And then the bottom of the page is at $18 for Grand Sword Elemental Lord. here's the fun thing about this card. It's getting a reprint. It's getting a reprint, and I guess Rarity Horse want this. Rarity Horse is expecting for this to be good, but is this going to be even used at Nationals? Because that's what matters right now. All these crazy buys only affect for Nationals. Then after Nationals, everyone sells their shit, statistically speaking, and then that's when my market watches get really fucking interesting after Nationals. Because I'm talking about a lot of cards that are like dirt, and you'll be like, this makes no sense, V, but they go up in value. It just happened last Nationals. It's just, I don't know, it always, everyone sells everything after Nationals. It's like, I'll chill out, and then it's the best time to buy. But yeah, no, I don't like this price. And looking at the other one, where's the water bitch? Yeah, look at the water bitch. Moon and Glacier is coming for around $40 on the market price. Price is showing it healthily spiking up. $43. Unlimited mint telling around $46. First edition is around $48 to $50 for Moon and Glacier. A card that's getting a reprint. You guys out of your goddamn mind if you think I'm gonna buy this fucking card. No way. It's getting a reprint. Who cares? I'll play with a super for $1, save $49. And, you know, when Super comes out, we'll go lower value, Rarity Horror. Maybe we'll go pick this up. Okay, so Solemn Strike from Ultimate Tournament Pack 4 is showing stabilization in its price trend. $58, and we look over here, guys, there's not many left. There's a one for $59, then after that, it's $65, and then $65 fucking dollars for the playset. And that's it for Solemn Strike. And that's because this card is starting to become more useful. As we walk within pendulums as Yu-Gi-Oh players, we're starting to see, like, decks like Ultra guys play 3 Solemns in the main. 3 Solemn Strikes. Oh, by the way, a warning and a judgment. You know, the whole package. And because all the guys can easily proc off them. And I think maybe a lot of decks as well are going to slowly gravitate towards playing Solemn Strike. Because if you go on first turn, you just Solemn Strike off. And for a lot of these decks out here, Solemn Striking a Firewall Dragon, a pretty goddamn devastating play. Up next, Swap Frog, still $60. Why the fuck is it called $60? 57 market price. It actually went up in value in price trends. Okay, $60, and after the $60 goes away, it's $65 for Swap Frog. Why don't? Who is buying? Like it was like 50, and I was like, that's a dumb price. This card's just gonna go down in value, and now it's hitting almost $65 for Swap Frog. Swap Frog. Okay, Yu-Gi-Oh players. Spirit Terratops should be going down in value. You can get ready for that. Market price shows $11. Price trend shows stabilization, and it's at $15. This card eventually got spiked up because of the balance and speculation of the balance of Spirit Terratop coming to 3. Oh man, people were doing some good drugs that day. Realistically speaking, though, Spirit Terratop's still hitting the bans. It probably won't come off the bans for quite a long while. And due to the fact that's going to happen, I think Spirit Terratop will go back down to its $6 price point. Showing 11 in the market price show is kind of weird. So it's like a drone lockbird, because I think this card's a card you might want to consider picking up, especially if you're going to be a Yu-Gi-Oh player playing at Nationals. Because against Sky Strikers, it's a pretty good card. Against Otageist, it's decent. Against Gokis, it's devastating. Against Tricksters, it's pretty devastating. And I think as a card itself, it's just a very good card. And its price is kind of low right now. Besides the Super Rares. Super Rares are like $16. Don't worry about the Super Rares. And you get the common for like $6. And it's no lock. But yeah, looking over here, guys, it's like $13 for Drone Lockbird. It ain't gonna get any cheaper than that. I would advise you going and picking a play setup if you don't currently have the card already. Card of Demise is starting to come back up in value. $17 price point, 17.5 roughly, almost 18. And we're seeing Lightning Plate come over here for about $18. And then the bottom page hits almost near $19 for a Card of Demise. You get players to realize this card didn't get by the ban list. The card went as low as $14, and now it's spiking back up to around $18. So it's really gonna be interesting to see what happens with this card, because I don't see any fucking decks that can play this card right now. I don't see any decks that can competently play this card at a tier 1 level. Because everything we do right now, Yu-Gi-Oh wise, everything happens in the market for the most part. The big market cards are going to be because of the ban list. Whether it's a random side deck card like Spell Canceller, Jinzo, or any other card, it's going to affect the national market. Maybe if news of a new set comes out, maybe those cards' prices will go up in value. I'll give you that. But for the most part, these are national prices we're talking. These are cards prices that are reflective of a format that will last us about a month and a half of serious format. After a month and a half, post nationals, once again, like I said, it's gonna calm down a lot, and I think Card of Mice might calm down as well. Regeki was like a low as $12, and this is for the Legendary Collection Kaiba. This is the one I really want to talk about because I said it's gonna go up, and we're seeing it happen. I mean, showing 14.5. Unlimited near mint is 14, but first edition is near the $15 price point. It's back where its initial price point of $15 for first edition in Legendary Collection Kaiba. And I said it's gonna hit $20 to $25. Regeki's still a blowout card, and it's starting to see some kind of main deck play, some side deck play, but it's starting to see play nevertheless. It wasn't seeing that much play when Pendulums were putting 4 fucking negates on board, and you're like, oh, I'm playing Regeki. I ain't even signed Regeki. It's useless. But now it's starting to see play. Even though we haven't evenly matched, which is a great blowout card, Regeki's still a card that Yu-Gi-Oh players are starting to gravitate towards, and because of that, your deck keeps going up in value. And it might even hit its $20 to $25 price point. Wouldn't be surprised whatsoever. Let's look at the other version. What's the ulti going as? The ulti moving with value as well? Let's see. No, it's holding about average price. 51 over here. It's about, what, 49 roughly? Okay, it's about holding an average price. It went down like $1 for the ultis. Even though I hate the fucking ulti. I like this. Mine is a super rare LOB first edition. But I'm already horse, so I get the ulti. But I like that. Dark Beginning is, okay. Dark Legend, no. Retro Pack, fuck out of here. Okay, so Shadow Fusion is another card I want to talk about. It's showing $17 in the price point. It went up a little bit and stabilized in price range, but let's see where it's going on right now. It's about $14 for Shadow Fusion. Let me tell you a little fun fact. This card at one time was $4. Made a market watch about it. Check out my channel, you'll see it. $4 for Shadow Fusion. I think it's gonna head back to the $4 price point. And when it does, I'm gonna make a video, and you might see me say, buy Shadow Fusions. Dual Alliance First Editions Shadow Fusion. That's the sweet spot. Even though the 2015s, they're about the same price. If not, maybe a little more, which I don't understand whatsoever. Maybe a little brighter artwork. I don't know. I like original First Editions, but yeah, I would say Shadow Fusions. But we gotta wait. It's gonna continue going down in value, and then once it's at $4, then we run and pick it up. Okay. Dante's. So Dante's is supposedly stabilizing price, $13 market price. Lightly played around 17s, then it hits around $18. First edition Dante's are around like 19s, which is, you know, whatever. The car was around $25 because everyone thought we were getting Cherubini. Nothing happened, and now it's kind of going down. I mean, look at them. If you look at these numbers in these charts, it shows that it's actually going up in value from a $13 price point, but it never really queued up to like 25 in the market price. Price just shows stabilization, but I think it's going down in value. And I think Dante is still a great card and still will show viability in the future of the game. Whether it comes out by Nationals, it comes out after Nationals. Cherubini is a very good card, and I think Burning Abyss can be a very good deck used in the future. Especially if, like, after Nationals, like, Konami hits Sky Strikers, Branch Maidens, what are the fucking names? Skylanders. After all that jazz is done, I think that if Konami was to release in the next year of the new regional season, if we was to get Cherubini, it'd be even better. Comment below. Let me know what you guys think about that. Would it be better? Would you like that? Okay, so Black Queen Steam the Cloak. I showed it for a second early, and I'll show you right here real quickly, guys. It's around $4. It had a high price. It spiked crazy high in value. Price just showing it declining. It's still stabilizing because it's still a good card, but it's $4, and it's gonna continue going lower because we don't have the other cards needed to make this card good. Once we do, I think this would be a great card. I think it'll spike to crazy numbers and in the future. But until we know about the rest of the stuff that, you know, we need to, like, utilize this card correctly, it's only gonna hold a $4 price point. Up next, Ghost Reaper and Winter Cherries. You get 3. Like, you need 3 of these, and the card price is going lower. You could probably go on locals, get these for 4s all day long. If you can pick these up 4s, do it. The ultra rare is starting to get near the price of the double secret rares. Look at it, first edition over here, it's like $5. 2017, it's about $6, and the Shining Victories for the lightly played, it's about $6, which first edition shit is going for. I like the first edition Shining Victories, and you see it right here starting to increase in right. It was like kind of fighting for stabilization in price, and the end of price is actually starting to increase and stabilize. Shows a $6 price point, but looking at first edition, where's first edition? It's like $8 first edition shifts. God damn it, that's crazy. First edition Shining Victories are $8. I saw my Shining Victories set. That's what I'm saying. That's, you know, that's wild. But yeah, I don't know. I think you would definitely need to place it. This is a very good card. This probably be the MVP of a lot of side decks. Up next, we'll talk about Cosmos real quickly. So Cosmos, nothing happened with Cosmos. The ban list came and went. Cosmojo was hitting $20, and now it's about $14 for Cosmojo. Tin Can is $12, and now it's hitting $10. Destroyer doesn't fucking hear what I just said. It should be lower. Dark Eclipse is about $9, just showing by the $9 price point. Cosmo Dark Laser is around $5, and I don't want to talk about the rest. The rest is whatever. Cosmo Dark Laser is expected to go around $4, maybe even $3. The Eclipse is going to be hitting $6. Destroyer is going to be hitting $4. Tin Cans should be $10, but it's not. It's going to go lower. $10 is about the average of tin can forever, by the way. But I think it's going to go lower. So I think it'll be hitting $6 as well. Cosmojo's probably going to level out around $10. That's the lowest we'll probably see Cosmojo at. The reason I'm saying this is because Cosmos are always a great buy. They're one of those decks, kind of like Murmurs, and, well, not how Murmurs are now, but kind of like Murmurs in general, in which whenever we're in a banless season, you can play is buy the shit out of the deck, because they know if you was to unlock the deck even a little bit, it would be insanely stupid. in the case of Mermos, it's kind of fully unlocked. But looking at Cosmos, if we was to get another balance next year and we get 3 destroyers, we're having a fun fucking time, boys and girls. 3 destroyers, 3 eclipses, you can't touch me that deck. John Cena, you can't see me that deck. Cosmojo, I'm just going to take cards away from you. Tin cans. So the reason I'm saying this is because I think these card prices are going to continue to decline. And when I go in and buy my Cosmos, because I got rid of a lot of the money stuff, but when I go and buy my Cosmos, I'll make a video on Market Watch. I'll tell you, hey, listen, I just want to give you guys a heads up. I bought my destroyers for 4s today. I think 4s are the right price to buy them at, or 5s, or whatever it is. And I think these are good prices to buy them. But right now, I don't think you should buy Cosmos. I think we let them cool down. They just had a hot hype because of the ban list. Maybe even because of the Nationals. And after the Nationals, maybe we'll come back and look at Cosmos, because that'd be a really good deck core to buy, guys. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you guys for making my video. I know this is a long video. Thank you as always for watching. Please comment below. I read every single one of your comments. Hit the like button. And as always, guys, please make sure to subscribe. Guys, thank you for watching my videos. I mean, you don't have to watch these videos. 35 minutes is a long time. It's 2 really shitty shows or 1 really shitty movie. But I really appreciate you guys watching my videos as always. Please make sure, like I said, to comment below. I love reading all your comments, and always make sure to subscribe. It's your boy vctrfs. Guys, have a great day.